We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for this. Smash that like button, tell me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So this stock continues to put up a fight here from the moves way down here at $2 and some change. It is still up in the 270s, but it has pulled back drastically today as it went into overextending weakness. Now we're going to talk about some key levels here and data that is adding up to this reaction. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with PTPI and everything that the data is showing. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. No matter what volatility is thrown at us, if the stock market's going up or if it's going down, we will continue to strive for opportunities like these. So every single one of them turned out to be a home run. These are the three stocks I mentioned this morning, and let's go ahead and see how they performed in the chart. So IDW was under a bull indicator since yesterday. It was leveling off on 42 Vision 2.0. We got that confirmation of strength, and it hit a highest point of 20% plus since we mentioned it in the pre-market. Then we have NES based off of yesterday's price action. I was watching it. It was pulling downwards and consolidated towards the bell. Started going into strength, 42 Vision 2.0, and that bull indicator as well as confirmation, and it went up to a highest point of 25% plus. And then we caught SEAC based off of yesterday's news. We were watching it. It was dipping, went into extreme weakness, popped back up, consolidated, slightly dipped after the bell, and after those lows, it got that bull indicator, started pushing upwards, slightly pulled back, 42 Vision 2.0 showing strength, 42 Vision as well, and hit a highest point at the time of the screenshot of 30% plus. So if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with PTPI, and it still continues to be one of the top stocks on the short squeeze score list. And we're going to break it all down in today's video and what the data is showing and how it adds up to the reaction in the charts. Now, before we go over to that data, I do want to look at it with 42 Vision 2.0, and Ultimate 42 Vision. And by the way, you can gain access to the 42 Vision indicator now as well. Check out the link down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, and by joining the 42 Vision tier level, you'll gain access to the weekly watch list, daily watch list of home runs that we strive for every single day, a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and clarity like no other, the one you deserve to navigate through the volatility of the markets with confidence to maximize on opportunities. So right now PTPI was showing some strength, and I had stated in yesterday's video, if this curvature and went into red, it was going to go into further weakness, and if it continued like it was going the last several days, this momentum can fly into tomorrow, and we were going to watch it if it broke through the highs here of 437. If it broke through support, obviously, which was way down here at 322, and even right here at 339, it was going to go into weakness, and that's exactly what happened. And right now the stock is trying to hold itself up around this area before once it took off, right? So what is going on here, and are we going to go into further weakness? That's the big question, right? So we're going to look at the data as well, but you could see it here in the charts. 42 Vision 2.0 bear indicator popped up on the 30-minute, extreme weakness on 42 Vision, and then on the 4-hour, same thing. It shifted from a bull indicator, consolidation, shifted into red bars. We got that bear indicator, but the one thing that is still showing some strength here is 42 Vision 2.0. As long as this stays with green bars and in that direction, this could just all be volatility, the up and down, and it might bounce back up. But if this does curvature and switches over, right, like we saw before, let me remove 42 Vision and look at 42 Vision 2.0. It shifts from green to red. It could go back into lower levels. So we need to watch this carefully if it's going to curvature right back down, or if it's going to continue in that bullish trend, even though all this volatility is going on based off the 4-hour. Now, if I put the 1 day, it is still under a bear indicator since way back here. That's another thing I pointed out in yesterday's video, that no matter what's going on in all this volatility, if we did not see a bull indicator pop up, this bear indicator might hold to be true, and it might pull it back down because it met specific levels in this area that is bearish, and throughout all this volatility, it is eventually going to play out to be bearish and continue to pull this down to newer lows, and there's support levels to watch. But what is the short squeeze debate, and what is the short squeeze possibility? That's the biggest thing here, going for it, and that's what we're going to break down now with the data, and it confirms what's going on in the chart. So we're going to look at this together. So days to cover, it is pretty low, and if we go back over here, it is the #1 short squeeze score. It has a 99.26 short squeeze score. Days to cover is 0.07. Borrow fee rate is pretty high at 254%. And then we have here short interest volume of 25%, and that is actually increasing as I make this video. So when we go over here, this days to cover gives flexibility for the shorts to cover like they did right here for the last 2 days before this pullback, making it go up, and then re-shorting at these levels and pushing it right back down. That's how much flexibility they have to make it go up, make it go back down. And we have proof of that because in yesterday's video, there were short shares that became available and now they're back to zero. So they go ahead and cover them and put them back into the market, and then they go ahead and buy them back or get those short shares to make it zero again, and they keep fluctuating with it, bouncing back and forth to eventually pull down the price even lower. And this is even more proof here of how things have changed. So it went from 45% to 53 to 53 the last 2 days as it was going up, and this is when the covering started. And now this number 53 going into today and tomorrow, it should be even higher because of the fact that the volume is just as high, and it's going to show that they're putting that much more pressure to bring this down even lower. And that's another thing I talked about yesterday. It was almost 3 to 4 times the average 10-day volume at 25 million. It almost had 70 to 100 million here yesterday, and that needed to continue. And if it lost volume and momentum, we were going to see it affect. If inflows did not hold up, the bears were going to shake out the bulls, and outflows were going to outweigh the inflows. And that's what we saw. Volume was pretty low, and a huge amount of it. It was literally almost about 10% of yesterday's volume, or about 20%, and most of it was outflow affecting the chart. But there are some key levels to watch. This is the only thing giving the bulls a struggle and the bears and the shorts an advantage. But this right here and that borrow fee rate is a huge advantage for the bulls to create another short squeeze and trap shorts. That's the biggest thing going on right now. So what are we going to watch? Well, the first thing is I would watch down here at 232. If it breaks through that, this could go into further weakness, and I would watch between $2.32 and $2. And then we'll have to reanalyze what's going on, look at the short interest data, the days to cover, and also see the short shares that are available, and see if this continues to be the #1 short squeeze score stock on the list, because it continues to be, and it's looking pretty strong right now from way down here in the 230s and holding up at 270. We definitely want to see this try to bring itself back up and not follow the whole entire market as well, because the whole market overall, the S&P 500 index and many stocks were falling. But for this short squeeze to happen, the bulls cannot get shaken out, and they need to trap the bears in shorts and push this up and force them to cover and stay covered, because this days to cover gives them flexibility to cover and reshort and put pressure to the downside. As always, guys, I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And if you want to receive clarity like no other to maximize on opportunities through the volatility of the markets and receive the clarity you deserve, check out the 42 Vision Indicator down below. You'll gain access to the daily opportunities, weekly opportunities, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, as well as the premium indicators to maximize on opportunities within the volatility of the markets, guys. We look forward to having you join us, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.